Alright, today we're going to learn how to use Mastercam with some different layers in AutoCAD. This is important for the Plaque project that we're going to do because you're going to do different things at different layers. You're going to mill different sections out at different heights. And so when you do your drawing in CAD, you're going to make sure that you draw with various layers, these different areas on different layers, so that you can separate them for easy toolpath identification. So we're going to start by loading the software in. So that'll take a couple seconds. In fact, I probably could have just said my blurb while I was doing that. We're using Mastercam X7, and you have to be patient. It does take a couple minutes to load in. So here we go. Already been on one, so I don't have to accept the license agreement, which you would normally have to do. All right. We're now ready. We're going to load in the file. So it's in the tech handout. So file, open. We're going to go to the tech handout file. So I'm going to go to the O drive. There it is. And tech handout. And within here, it's an AutoCAD file. It's called something to do with layers. So let's see what we got here. So, there it is, Mastercam layer lesson. So I'm going to double click it. I pick out layer 1 and screen fit. Awesome. And you can see that we have a bunch of different layers. I actually have the same outside line or border, if you like, at 10 by 14 for X. And then I have all kinds of different entities, circle, triangle, a rectangle, well actually it's just quadrilateral, and a star, all in different layers and different colors, which is important too, just to, for staying organized. The border's on every single layer, so there's actually a green and a red and a white and a blue border, and you will see that once we get going here. Alright, well, the first thing we're going to do is make sure that we know what machine we're working on. So, machine type and mill. And I've already got the TourCam Pro B loaded on here. So, I'm going to click it. And there it is. And it'll have the right post. If you want to see that, you just open this up. And you go to Files, and you can see right here that it's got the TourCam Pro B for the tech handout as the post. So, all right, excellent. Next thing I want to do is tool settings, and I'm going to do the same as I always do, which is I'm just going to call this program number 1. You can call it whatever you want. When you're doing the tools, you're going to tool them in sequential order. So 1. So I'm going to check box that, starting with 1 is tool number 1. And then the material. So we're going to do wood today. So select and going to the library and doing wood. So checkbox. Awesome. So there we go. And then the next one is stock setup. And I've already mentioned that this lower left hand corner here is 0, 0. So I'm going to click it. And Y is 10. X is 14, and it's 1 inch thick. I'm going to display stock. I always forget to do that. And it is rectangular, so we're looking good. So I'm going to do the checkbox on that. And there's the red mark around it. And so we're looking good. Virtually, we're ready to start to mill. And of course, we have to decide what we're going to do first. And I think I would like to start with the star layer. So I'm going to mill out the star first. So that's the red layer. So if I slide down here, I'm going to see the word levels, and I'm going to open that up. It's a dialog box. And right now you'll see that all 4 are visible. I'm also going to make sure that I take this checkbox off because I want to be able to turn any layer on or off. And so I said I was going to work with the star, so that's the red layer. So I'm going to turn off the green layer and the blue layer and the white layer. And all I'm left with is the red layer. Checkbox that. And I'm going to do a pocket between here and the star. So here I go. So, toolpath and pocket, and I'm going to call it Mastercam Layer Lesson. And I'm going to select the border and the star and checkbox. It's already picked that I want to do a pocket. I have to use the tool, and I have to go to the library. And again, I'm going to turn the filter on. I'm going to turn everything off. So actually, I want these two. This is the end mill and the engraving tool. If I wanted them, I could just go none and then select just those ones. That's the way to do that. And then checkbox. So they're all in here. Now I'm going to start with the 1/2 inch tool because it's always tool number 1. So half flat. So, okay. And then I'm going to do it again and select the 1/4 inch tool as tool 2. I'm going to do it again and select the 3/16 as tool number 3. Tool is tool number 4, excuse me, and then lastly the 3/4 inch 60-degree engraving tool is tool number 5. So there we go. I have all my tools. It's just giving me a warning to say I can't pocket with that, but I'm going to pocket with this one anyway. The 1/2 inch, the biggest one, and 60. Tab, tab, 10. Tab, tab, tab. Oops, 60. And don't forget to put a comment in here. It's a good habit to do. Red pocket down 0.05 inches with 0.5 inch tool. Great. Okay. So that's good stuff. I got all that in there, and now I'm going to do cut parameters, and it's always standard, and we use the center of the tool, and we don't leave anything. So we just go right to the bottom and right to the sides of our material. We don't want to leave any extra. Great. I'm going to go to roughing. I'm going to pick the zigzag pattern, and that's what I like to use all the time. I'm going to turn this off. I'm going to just plunge straight in. And finishing, yeah, that's okay. And I'm going to turn lead in, lead out off. And lastly, I'm going to put in the depth. So minus, and I would have planned this out so I know what I wanted to do ahead of time. And checkbox. And there it is. There's my guy. And I could have a look at it if I want. So if I want to have a look at it, I go select all and generate the plot, and then virtually bring it up. Always takes a couple of seconds for it to virtually generate. Oh, it's not responding. Oh, it's responding. There it is. I'm going to go isometric, and I am going to play. Oh, that was a bit weird. I'm not really sure what that was about. So, I'm just going to check my parameters and see if there's something that I did incorrectly. So, oh yes, I went down 5 inches. I should have gone down 0.5 inches. So, checkbox, and select all, and generate the plot, and let's try it again. So, select all, and verify. Screen fit. Isometric. And play. Great. That looks a lot better. Okay, great. So that part's done. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the circle. So I think that's the white layer. So I'm going to hit this guy right here, which toggles the display of the toolpaths or not. So watch, if I hit it again, the toolpaths will come back. I want to get rid of them because it's confusing when they're there. And then I'm going to come down here, and I'm going to go to level again, and I'm going to put the white layer on. No, that's the rectangle, so I don't want that. I want the circle one, which is green, turning off the red. Alright, awesome. So I'm going to checkbox that, and this time I'm going to take this zero layer and go from the outside in. So another pocket. So here we go. So toolpath pocket between the outer guy and the circle, and checkbox, and the tool is 1/2 inch again. Same speeds. I would write, green layer down 0.1 inch with, let's use the 1/4 inch tool this time, which is just being silly, but it's okay. Just to show you that I'm going to use some different tools, and because I'm using the 1/4 inch tool, oops. So I'm using the 1/4 inch tool, I'm going to go 59 and 10 and 60. Second tool, and the speed dropped by 1. Excuse me. And okay, and then I'm going to go to cut parameters. Just going to check again. Standard, center. Yep, everything looks good. Roughing. Yep. Good. Zigzag is right, and entry motion is turned off. Yep, finishing is right. These are all turned off. It's just the depth that I need to do. And I'm going to go 0.1 and checkbox. Great. Now I also realized that on my first one I made a mistake. Even again, I wanted 0.05. So checkbox. And so I'm going to select all, regenerate the path, and then I'm going to verify. And asymmetric, and screen fit. Oops. Play it. There's the star, and here is the circle. So that's kind of cool. And now I'm going to do the next guy. And I think I'm going to turn on the next layer. So here I go. So I'm going to turn on it's the triangle. Turn off the green layer, green checkbox in it. And I'm going to do a pocket inside here. So here I go, pocket. Oh, I don't like all of the tool paths, so I'll get rid of those, remember? So I just go like that, and then now both go away, so that's looking good. And now I can do a pocket on the triangle. So here I go, tool pocket, selecting just the triangle, checkbox. There it is, tool. Maybe I'll try the 3/16 tool this time. I would put a comment in here, blah, 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 blah. And the speed is, it's the third tool, so that'd be 58, and then tab, and 10, tab, and 60. It's looking good, and then I know all these things are still the same. I already set them up, and they'll just be the default. Linking parameters, put the right depth in here, so let's go 0.15 inches. Checkbox. Okay, there we go. And now I can do select all and verify. Great, there it is. Isometric and screen fit and play. Awesome. Now I'll close it down and continue in a minute.